Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders. And it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he was alert to it. Royce. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Yamal receives it in a good position here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Haaland. Oh, he's burst through. It's Aguero!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Royce. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Drogba. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Aguero. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Diaz crosses. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Diaz takes the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Argentina certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Not the most convincing of passes. That pass has been well intercepted. And he's running through. Can he finish? Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess.
Real chance! And that's a good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Haaland! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Argentina have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Mbappe. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Aguero. Diaz. Yamal takes a shot. Perilously close. Royce. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Serginho. Kimmich is the team's great visionary. Mbappe tries to pass it through. And this is Batistuta. That is a brilliant interception. He's having a pop! Spectacular from Royce! About as smooth as it gets! Just one goal in it now! Game on! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Barcelona cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Shot a goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that is a little undercooked. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Haaland. Hakimi. And here's Yamal. Is there any support? He might not need it. Yamal! This time surely! It's in! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Simplicity itself.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And for the first half, that is that.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. So we're off again. Now it's Drogba. Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Over to the right flank. And he's quick to return it. Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Argentina are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Argentina, palpably stronger, better, superior. Nicely aimed pass. Plays the ball back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Argentina, different to some... He's going for goal! Corner number 2 then. Out for a throw. Kvaratskhelia. And that's been intercepted.
That's great position.
Tries one from range! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Bale was in no mood for any of that. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ambitious ball here. And he's cut it out. Van Dijk. Argentina are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. It's Ibrahimovic! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Van Dijk can clear it away. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Bale. Kimmich. And it's Gerrard. Mbappe. Royce. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Gerrard. Chance here to counter. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Messi. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. This is a promising build-up. That has ended up in no man's land. Kimmich. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's let fly! Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And that's really well manoeuvred. Bale. Kimmich. For Bale. Now it's Shevchenko. And this is Royce. Royce was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
He's had a shot! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Mbappe. Now it's Shevchenko. And here's Drogba. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Pulls it back. He's rising! He arrived on cue, but fluffed his line. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, good-looking ball. Ibrahimovic! And how good was that? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. Just cruising. They are cruising. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. He has found the way through. Pass somewhat off target. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Ah, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Messi making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Picked out brilliant, shoots! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it, and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Eintracht Frankfurt finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Wan-Bissaka gets across to intercept that. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He leaps for it. No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
This looks promising. Gets his head on it! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Eintracht Frankfurt with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Romero with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And this is Ronaldo. Lorenzo Insigne. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Quality ball. That ball looks a good one. Diouf. He saw the danger. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This to be all square. A formality. We're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now he's got space here, and he's intervened well there. Akanji. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He won't be happy with that one. A probing pass. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Eintracht Frankfurt definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Gerrard. Tries to pass it through. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now this could be a chance.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's a good spell of possession, this. McAllister. And he cuts out the supply. And it's half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So once again, we're underway. Searching passes played there. Gerrard. Argentina do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Looking for options for movement. Akanji. Now it's Aguero. Donatoni. Romero cuts out the pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. This is a promising build-up. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a nicely weighted pass. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. That's an imaginative pass. Can he get on the end of this? And that's been slipped through. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Eintracht Frankfurt clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Mbappe. And it's been played through. Aguero finds himself offside. Aguero is onto this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he get it through? And he's there to get it away. Now it's Aguero. Threads one in. Well timed, excellent interception. Silvestre. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Pass somewhat off target. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. That's a lovely pass. Couldn't squeeze it through. Back where it came from. Passes short and sharp. And this is Ronaldo. And that should get the job done.
Argentina clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now that's well seen too. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
No foul, says the referee.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Aguero. Gerrard. Great chance for a shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
That's at the end. Argentina pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what might-have-beens, but eventually we have a winner. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way.
Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender in Carlos Puyol. He'll lead by example and continually...
Chance, surely! That's another chance! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Argentina finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Ibra. It's roll! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Goes looking wide. Rui Costa. Aguero. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And we have our very first corner. And he whips it in. Impressive jump. Romero can clear it away.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicked it back promptly. Oh, that's fabulous. Cristiano Ronaldo. And again! And no mistake. Argentina are level. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
That's a pretty loose pass. And here's Diaz. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's shifting through the gears here. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Diaz, looking here to chip it through. He's having a shot! Goal! Argentina! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Diaz. Can he get it through? Caught offside that time. Now it's Messi. Oh, nice touch. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy. And we are up to the break.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Argentina are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. We're on the move again. Plays a sharp little ball here. Raul. Argentina do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter.
And the shot! Oh, that was wicked. A truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Pele can see things others simply cannot. That's a nicely weighted pass. And he's taking no chances there. Japan are looking to go forward now. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Royce. Played into space. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Guardiola. Rui Costa. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Almost an hour gone. Zanetti. Guardiola is the team's great visionary.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Back where it came from. Pele finds himself offside. Argentina still have the cards to affect this game. Rui Costa. Serginho kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Japan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them.
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Japan are such an adept counter-attacking.
He's had a shot! Goal! Argentina! And they're back in front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
There's the shot! Well taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Aguero! Oh, crossbar! That's really well cleared. Raul. Picked out, tries one from range! Oh, nice, just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Drogba, it's Drogba! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Argentina really could have done without this. A big, deep breath. Oh no, he's managed to miss it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away? He's beaten the last man. He leaps for it. It's in. Deep, deep into injury time. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let...
And that's that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Terrific recovery. A really fine win, that, Jim Beglin.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been won straight back. He's found a way through. Kimmich. And this is Aguero. Now that looks a decent ball. Kimmich. This is a promising build-up. Diaz. He's got away. And he's quick to get rid. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And the pass is intercepted. And it's Messi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's had it nicked away.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Hakimi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now that's well seen too. Iniesta. It's Iniesta! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Akanji does really well to win the ball there. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kimmich. Spread out to the left. And he's quick to return it. And he can clear it away. Looking for a runner. That's a pretty loose pass. And this is Aguero, and the through ball, and it's Rooney. Judge, surely! What a wonderful goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods.
And that is all they have time for. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Argentina finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go within...
Bale! Oh, crossbar! And they've got rid. Parley. Ambitious ball here. And he thumps it clear. And we have our very first corner. quality ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that is a little undercooked. Romero makes the interception. Brazil are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Looking for the run. That is good alertness. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Oh, what has happened here? Chance for a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Aguero. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. No, again, there's no way through. Romero kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He has a look at... Can he finish? Van Dijk can clear it away. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Gerrard. Tries to play it through. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
Argentina really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Some really good ball movement. Steaming on. It's Parley! It's in! Argentina are level. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. We're looking at a different game now.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going.
Stojkovic! A chorus of approval here. It's really good play. The message is simple. Defend this with your lives. Defending of the desperate variety.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Kimmich is the guilty party there. Kvaratskhelia. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Bale. And this is Bale. And time is up. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Pele picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progressed.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Now it's Yamal. Diaz is wide and looking to get onto this. Pedri tries to pass it through. And this is Ibrahimovic. Backward it goes. He's having a hit! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And it's Nakamura. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the...
There's the shot! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass.
It's a quick one. Now it's Parley. Good take. Real chance! Goal! Argentina! And they get themselves in front! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
And now he has two. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Yamal looking to receive it in space. Yamal. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Ibrahimovic is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Iniesta. Now the delivery. And they've got rid. Kimmich is always scanning the pitch for targets. Diaz aimed beyond the defence. Now, what about a counter-attack? He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Pedri. Now it's Yamal. Oh, nice touch. And that is headed for the middle. Serginho getting this one clear. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now, can they get him away? And that's been slipped through. Oh, he's all alone. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Pele is standing over this one. So a genuine chance to increase the lead. Pele! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And it's half-time. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Argentina are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And here is the first touch of the second half. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Haaland. Kimmich. Ambitious ball here. And that has been cut short. And here's Haaland. Argentina come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Aimed at the far side. And a header! He's got a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Certain, searing, and imperious.
Superb timing to
Goes for a shot! Goal! Argentina! And again they hit the front. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Argentina have their lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Oh, delightful ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Haaland! And that has fizzed wide.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Pedri. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Gerrard. It's Gerrard! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Argentina have their second corner now. Iniesta is there and he can get that clear. Good ball, good take. Tries one from range. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Kimmich is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. Gerrard. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Serginho. Serginho. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Iniesta. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Argentina have it back and can go again. Kimmich. Now it's Haaland.
Argentina surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive.
Nice. Iniesta. Serginho's cross.
Palmeiras really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And it's made its way to him. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely shaped ball. Gerrard! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Spread out to the left. And that is that. Argentina have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Gerrard claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. The end of the game. Reflection. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Serginho. Koeman. This is a promising build-up. Ibrahimovic. Cristiano Ronaldo. Argentina with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And he's taking no chances there. It's a throw-in. Oh, that's fabulous. Crossed into the middle. Son Heung-min was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And he's picked it up out wide. That is lovely. There's the delivery. Keeper's dealt with that. There's the shot! It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Argentina have their third corner. Vieira is there, and he can get that clear. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, sweet feet. Son Heung-min. Oh, that's nice. That is good strength. Oh, nice touch. Takes a shot! Oh, crossbar! Kimmich. Lorenzo Insigne. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's been won straight back. It's played through for him. Mbappe! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And now a sudden chance to counter. This looks promising. He's picked his way through. Chance for a shot! There it is! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Bangladesh are such an adept counter-attacking team.